another episode of Brunch N Banter. I am joined by myself. My sister was sick, my cousin was sick, and I was sick, and we were all just sick, so I didn't upload for a week, and then I uploaded again, which is the last episode you guys heard, and I am doing this one by myself, because, honestly, I've just been busy. I had my 1-year anniversary of when I met my boyfriend, and we went out last weekend, and it was just chaotic for me to be able to record during that weekend. So I decided to do this one by myself, which is fine. I mean, there won't be any banter or anything, unless I banter with myself, which would be kind of weird to do, so we're not going to do that. I don't know if you guys could hear that, but I have one of those automatic spray things for Glade, and it's just on my wall automatically spraying, so hopefully it won't bother anybody. So I kind of want to talk about something today. So you guys don't know this about me because, this is like a very new thing that we're doing, and I haven't told you guys, but I am lactose intolerant, so I can't really have dairy. I can do cheddar. Cheddar isn't too bad, but other dairies are like a no-go for me. So living dairy-free is very hard. Honestly, I feel like most people don't know the challenge. And it's not like it's hard to do, because I guess you could always substitute it with non-dairy cheese, which doesn't sound very appealing to me. But there is that possibility. I don't do that. I still have the cheese. The only thing I do substitute is ice cream. I do eat a lot of oat milk style ice cream, or non-dairy ice cream in general. Some of them are a hit and miss. Some of them are really dry. Some of them are great, and a lot of them taste kind of like a sorbet almost. They aren't that bad, but I mean, that's just me. So let's talk about when I found out I was lactose intolerant. It was when we were going to a nutritionist with my my family and myself and my sisters, everybody. Her name was Rochelle or something like that. I have so many stories about that. Let's just say that wasn't my favorite time to live, but we did do a blood sample, and she did tell us that we were lactose intolerant, and most people actually are lactose intolerant. It's normal to be lactose intolerant. So what I did was I cut out my cheeses. I stopped eating chocolate. I stopped eating cheese in general, milk, any type of dairy product. I just cut it out because I said, you know what? I'm not supposed to be eating it anyway. And sure, right away I noticed no bloating. It was just smooth sailing, it was great. The only thing is, it's hard to be dairy-free, like pizza. I love pizza, and what's the number one ingredient in it is cheese, When it comes to milk, I can live without milk, because I really don't eat milk. I mean, I don't eat milk. Nobody eats milk. I don't drink milk. So yes, I can live without milk. Without cheese, it's a little bit harder. I do drink a lot of oat milk, so all my coffees have oat milk. I'm not fond of almond milk. I think almond milk's kind of gross. It has no flavor. It's kind of gross to me. Well, somebody might like it. I don't know who, but somebody might like it. I think my family likes it. I don't. I mean, okay. Well, it kind of grew on me, but when I first tried it, I was kind of no, thank you. This is gross. But now it's kind of grown on me. If I drink almond milk, I'll be okay. It'll be fine. I'll drink it. But I do prefer oat milk over all of that. I haven't tried cashew milk. No, I have not tried cashew milk. What other milks are there? Coconut milk is not my favorite. I'm not fond of it. I like coconut water. I like coconut, but coconut milk is just not my thing. So all my coffees, they always have oat milk. I literally, all I drink is oat milk. Or I also drink from Trader Joe's. There's this lactose free milk, and it's it's a white carton with blue on it. That stuff's pretty good. I don't mind it. I add that to my protein shake, so it's kind of it's decent. It's good. It's creamy. I think that's why I like the oat milk, because it's creamy. But when it comes to cheese, that's a whole different issue. I will still eat cheese. I don't care. I'm still going to eat the cheese. I still love the cheese. My boyfriend always tells me you shouldn't even be eating cheese because you're lactose intolerant. But I tell him, look, us lactose intolerant girlies or guys or people in general, we choose our battles. We choose when we want to be in pain. And let me tell you, cheese is a pain I will take. Milk, not so much, but cheese, I will. And then it's kind of weird too, like being lactose intolerant, not having milk for all these like years, I want to say, because I found out, how old was I? I was probably like 20 and now I'm 33. So I found out 13 years ago, and I haven't had milk in 13 years. Well, yes and no. I have had milk, but I try not to have milk because, and I know this sounds really weird, but you can smell when something has dairy in it. And when I say dairy, I just mean like when a drink has dairy. So like a Starbucks coffee, I can smell the dairy. And I know that sounds so weird. And I get told all the time that you're crazy because I don't know what you're talking about. And of course, like for somebody who I keep wanting to say eats milk. I don't know what I'm talking about. For somebody who doesn't drink milk, who does drink milk, you can't smell the difference because you're used to it. You always smell it, so you don't know what I'm talking about. But for somebody who doesn't drink milk, you can smell a difference. Kind of like somebody who doesn't eat eggs, you can taste when something has eggs. It just gives it a different texture. Like people who don't eat meat, they could smell when there's meat around. I mean, everybody can, but you know what I mean? Like you could just smell when things have a certain product in it, such as like milk or a animal product or something like that. I mostly wanted to say though, if you are living dairy free, you're not alone. I feel for you, just like I feel for myself. And I'm sorry you have to live this life with me. It really sucks. No, but it really does suck. Almost everything has milk, and it's so sad. Like arroz con leche, hot chocolate. Most hot chocolates have milk. There used to be this coffee place. It was called Coffee Time, and they made this Vietnamese coffee, and I guess it was like pre-mixed with milk, and I couldn't have it without the milk. Like I couldn't order it without the milk, and there was no way for me to order it without the milk. So guess what I would do? I would order it with the milk. So you pick and choose your battles, honestly. Honestly though, like one of the biggest things I do notice when I do have dairy is I bloat. I bloat so fast, like my stomach hurts, I get gassy, and I get diarrhea. And I know that's gross, but I get diarrhea. It's so disgusting. And if it's not diarrhea, it's honestly just gas, and it's uncomfortable. So freaking uncomfortable. But when I don't consume it, honestly, I'm like living my best life. And honestly, like it's like a lot of times now I feel like a lot of people are lactose intolerant, so I feel like a lot of products out there do tell you when it does contain dairy and when it doesn't contain dairy. So it's easier now than it was probably back in the day, because honestly, like it'll say on there like products made from this company run the risk of including nuts, like for people who have like a nut allergy or something. So it does tell you nowadays when something is made in a factory that does handle dairy products. So in that sense, we are kind of easy for that. Like it's kind of easier now. But back then, honestly, I think I would just avoid anything that could have dairy. Yeah, like creamers and stuff like that. I would just avoid everything. I would just make my own food. And I think at that time I was anyway trying to like lose some weight and like get in shape. And I kind of was like in the best shape of my life back then. Now I'm not. But it's like a lifestyle. It's not like a short-term thing. And that's kind of what I was doing back then, is doing like a short-term thing where I would like change it up and then go back to what I was doing. And that's not the way you do it. But on the good note, when I was mentioning coffee creamers, it kind of came to my attention. Trader Joe's does have this great oat milk style coffee creamer. Oh my god, it's so great! It's so good. It's in this like little tiny container, and it's I think it's like a light brown. So if anybody out there wants a recommendation, honestly, do that. Add that to your coffee. It's delicious. I haven't like come across any good like protein powders that are dairy free, because most of them that have dairy are really good, but like it's hard to find like a good one that doesn't taste like powder. I don't know if anybody else goes through that, but I do. It tastes disgusting sometimes. I am trying some right now from PE Science. I want to say it's PE, like physical education science. I think that's what they stand for. Anyway, I've always gone for them for like protein powders because they have a really good snickerdoodle one, but it does have dairy, but it's so good. But right now I'm trying, I bought one of those like sample packages that has like different kinds of non-dairy, or I think it's like plant-based protein. I'll let you guys know which one's my favorite, but I think right now, for sure, like, I think the chocolate, I think it was like gourmet chocolate, something like that. That one was really good. Oh no, it wasn't that one. It was the mint and chocolate one. That one was so good. But when it comes to like ice cream, I don't really have a favorite one. I think there was one that I tried from Trader Joe's. I buy everything from Trader Joe's. You know, Trader Joe's should just sponsor me because like everything I buy is from Trader Joe's, honestly. But Trader Joe's has this. I think it's like an oat based one, and it's chocolate or mocha or coffee, one of those 3 flavors, and it's so good. I have to look for it. I don't have it right now, but I did buy it, and it was really good. As far as like plant-based cheeses, I don't have any recommendations for those. Honestly, I don't really eat plant-based cheese because it doesn't taste good. I think I tried it once and it was not good, and I haven't tried it again. I have heard though through like other people that there are some good ones out there, and when I get the courage to try them again, I will let y'all know what is my favorite. Now, when it comes to like eating out or traveling in general, I do avoid the cheese as much as I can sometimes. Well, okay, sometimes I do. Like if I go to Olive Garden, I am for sure having something with cheese. I don't care. But if I go to like a different type of restaurant, like I don't know, Kuhan Luke's or something, I won't have cheese. I'll just have them take it out for me. And it's weird. It's like sometimes I'll have it, sometimes I won't. I think it's just like pasta that goes really well with cheese. And a lot of the pastas that I like have cheese in it. So I think that's why I will go with the cheese for the pastas. Those are like the hardest to give up. Anything that includes cheese in it that makes it better, like pizza, pasta. I make Mexican lasagna with cheese, the spinach lasagna with cheese. I'm trying to think of something else, but no, I think those are mostly like the big ones that I have with cheese. Or quesadillas. Quesadillas are always good, but I honestly don't have them that much because I already know how I'm gonna react. Now, when it comes to me getting calcium, honestly, I don't know if I get enough calcium without having dairy. I want to say there is calcium in other stuff. I know there's like calcium in like some vegetables like broccoli, which I do have broccoli every day, so I do have that. There's other stuff that have calcium like almonds, which that's why a lot of people have almond milk. Oat milk does have some calcium as well. They're fortified calcium though. I know there's like other stuff, but for the most part, I do get some calcium. I don't think I get the full amount that I should be getting, but I mean, that's easily fixable. I can easily replace the vegetables that I eat with the more calcium higher vegetables. I think most people could do that. Now, if you guys don't like broccoli, I don't know what to tell you. The other ones that have it, like collard greens have it, kale, bok choy, okra, turnip greens. I feel like those are some that most people don't like, except like bok choy. Bok choy is really good. I believe they use that for like what is that thing called? The fermentation thing that's like at Sizzling Gogi's kind of place, or Korean barbecue. I can't think of it right now. It's like fermented veggies. They do it with that, and then they do it with like cucumbers sometimes, but it's bomb.com. You can tell my age when I say bomb.com. I know there's like another type of milk that you guys can have, which is soy milk. Now, I don't want to say I'm not a fan of soy milk, but I don't think I've actually tried it. And if I have, I don't remember what it tastes like. I just know I like oat milk. Is there really one that's better for you than the other? I don't know. Probably almond milk would be the best bet. Because, like, I know almond milk is the lowest calorie one. I think that Silk almond milk one, the one with no added sugars, I think it's like 30 or 35 calories a cup. And then oat milk can like vary, but it is a little bit higher. Soy milk, I'm not too sure, honestly, because I don't really eat that. Now, would I like recommend people to transition gradually or go like cold turkey? Honestly, that's all up to you guys. If you guys want to go cold turkey, go cold turkey. It's not that big of a deal. It's not like you're like quitting, I don't know, smoking or like drinking or something. It's doable. I would recommend doing it gradually though, so you don't miss it as much. I don't really recommend it supplementing it because, like I said, I didn't have a good experience finding cheeses that were good enough. But again, that all depends on you guys. I know it took me a while to really enjoy almond milk, mostly because I went straight from dairy to almond, and it wasn't that great. Because I mean, if you really compare, if you like get a glass of milk and a glass of almond milk, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, there's a big difference, because there is a big difference. because it doesn't taste the same. So I would go with maybe something that's a little bit more creamy, like oat milk. That way you don't like really tell the difference, and you can't like tell that there's a big difference at least. Now, like when it comes to other people and them understanding your dietary preferences, honestly, I come from a Mexican household. I come from a home where I tell people, "Oh, I can smell the dairy. Oh, that has eggs. I can't have it. Oh, I don't like the texture," and they just make fun of me. I said that with a straight face, but it's not that nice. I think, unfortunately, most people will not understand what you're going through, and they will not understand why you're making these changes. And all you can do is, like, yeah, you can explain to them and tell them, or you can just be like, you know what, it doesn't really matter to you because at the end of the day, I'm the one who has to eat this stuff and not you. Unfortunately, that's just how it is. Most people will not understand, and I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys that they will understand. They won't, and that's fine because at the end of the day, it's not them that has to eat it, it's you. So honestly, you don't even have to explain to people. If you want to, go for it. If you don't want to, then just don't do it. Now, will they judge you? Of course they will. Because that's what we're best at, is judging people. And I'm not going to lie to you and tell you, no, it'll get better. They'll stop judging you. No, they're still going to judge you. I'm going to tell you guys this too. The only person who really like understands me sometimes when it comes to this kind of thing is my little sister. My little sister will tell people like me, okay, the other day they were eating lobster. And I looked at it and I was like, hell no, that shit looks like brains. It looks disgusting. And my dad was all like, well, it doesn't taste like dairy, so I think you should try it. And I'm just like, no, I don't want to try it. I could smell it. It smells so bad. I'm the person that something has to smell good for me to eat it, and the texture can't be too soft and soggy because then it grosses me out. So when I tell people that, they just roll their eyes and they don't get it. My little sister, though, what she said, and it really stuck by me that day, was, you guys don't get it because since Addis doesn't eat eggs, you serve her something with eggs, she can taste it. You might not be able to taste it because of the fact that you do eat eggs. So your taste buds are accustomed to the egg. But mine, or in her words, she said, but Addis's aren't. So to her, it is a big deal. To her, it does taste funky. It does taste like this thing that she doesn't like. Now, I can sit here and tell you, oh, and then my parents understood. No, they did not understand. And that's fine. It's fine with me. I really don't care. At the end of the day, I'm the one who makes the choices on what I feed myself and what I want to ingest, not other people. And that's the way I approach everything, honestly. It's at the end of the day, it's my decision, it's my choices, it's affecting myself, not affecting others. So at the end of the day, I want you guys to think, don't base your choices on what other people think and what other people say. People are going to talk. People want to include their 2 cents. There's nothing you can do about it because people are just that. That's just how people are. I mean, here I am giving you guys my 2 cents. And it's just is what it is because this is my 2 cents. This is what I think and this is what I know about myself. And I'm sharing it with you, all of you. So people are just going to judge and people are going to say what they want to say. And you have to be able to put up with it or tell them, like, hey, like, I would appreciate it if you just don't give me your opinion on my food intake. I understand you don't get it, and that's fine. It's not for you to get, but it's my food intake, and I don't want to hear it. Honestly, I don't want to hear it, and that's it. Set up your boundaries. Like, you don't have to be nice about it either if you don't want to. Set up your boundaries. Tell people to mind their own damn business and eat what you want to eat. Eat what your little heart wants to eat, as long as it's good for you. You guys, it like stopped recording on me. It told me I had troubleshooting, and I was like, what did I just talk for like almost half an hour for nothing? Thank God it's saved. Okay, back to what we were talking about. So people are always going to judge you. People are always going to talk about what this and that, whatever. All you can do is, continue with your life. Do the changes that you need to do. If it's good for your gut, it's good for your mental health, just do it. You need to do it in order. You don't want to be living with constipation. You don't want to be living with diarrhea. You don't want to be living with bloating. Honestly, it's not a life to live. I wouldn't recommend it, honestly. Make the changes. Do what you got to do. Like, you got to do it now and just do it now. Instead of having regular milk, just switch it over to oat milk. Try it out. Buy a small container. Just test it. See how you feel. If you want to try almond milk, just try it. Like, you don't lose anything by trying. If you guys want a more in-depth like substitution list, let me know. I'll let you guys know what I do on most days, actually. Not all the time, because I still have some cheese here and there. But for the most part, I do live dairy free. I do try to live dairy free. I do want to say it was a little bit of a challenge because a lot of my friends eat dairy and we always want to go for pizza and stuff. I want to say I have had one pizza without cheese. It wasn't a bad idea. It was Blazed. It was pretty good. I would recommend you guys try it out just to see how it tastes. Honestly, it's not a bad idea. If you don't like it, then you don't like it. That's fine. Maybe you will be like me and still have cheese on your pizza, because I do love my cheese. But I will try a non-cheese pizza. It's fine with me. Now, if I'll try a dairy-free cheese, I don't know. That's just so hard for me because I already had the bad experience, and I'm just like. But at the same time, like time has evolved since last time I tried that. I could try something else and maybe I'll like it. Who knows? I know this is kind of like a short episode. It's just so different when it's by myself, which is fine. I don't mind it, honestly, but I think that's all I have for you guys today. Like always, don't forget to follow, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you're on YouTube, which this is an audio podcast right now. I do want to make it a video, but that's still in the works. As far as like Spotify, hit the follow. Don't forget to leave us a review. 5 stars would be amazing, by the way. If you guys really enjoy it, please leave me 5 stars on Spotify. Just so you guys know, if you guys do rate it 5 stars, it does help the algorithm. And if you guys have a topic you guys want to hear, just hit me up on the comments, on the DMs. Just let me know what you guys want me to talk about. I don't mind giving my opinion on other things. I will add it to our queue. So yeah, I hope you guys have a splendid day, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!